it out, man. This Alchemist. The God right here.
Don't pee right here, you know what I'm saying? And don't be scared to get shitty, man. You know what I'm saying? UGTV is going down.
What's good, y'all? This is Music Soul Channel right now. You are checking out Urban Grind TV.
What up, man? This is Ludacris, and right now you are watching UGTV.
Saturday, it's the Teflon Don Ricky Rouse. And right now you rocking with Urban Grind TV. It's going down. Flock, man. Flock Bell install. 10 5 10 minutes UGTV. Don't go nowhere.
Yo, what's up? It's Eric Sermon, the Green Light Bandit in Chi-Town. UGTV, you know how I do all day. Represent that. You know what time it is.
Joel Santana, and right now you checking out Urban Grind TV. Dipset for life, Skull Gang forever, Slow Bugs, keep up. Ooh.
What's up, it's the Patty Cake Man, and you are watching UGTV right here.
It's Big Snoop Dogg, Urban Grind TV, you understand me?
Urban Grind TV, Face Mob in the building. I'll let your motherfucking boy.
Killer Cam, King Joffrey, Joe, Spacey Sprockets, and right now you watching Urban Grind TV. You know what it is. Good set, you win.
Yo, check it out, y'all. It's the dead. It's Raekwon the Chef, and you doing it big right now on Urban Grind TV.
What's good, man? It's the God. You know what it is. You watching UGTV.
Yo, what's up? It's DA to the Z, Urban Grind. You know what I mean? Television, keeping y'all updated. Get on the log in, email us, holler back. It's DA to the Z right here, Chicago, baby.
What's going on? It's your boy Wally, aka Mr. Music is My Business. And we live from the Windy City, Smoky Studios. We're back with another artist spotlight. We got my homie Big Ruckuzz in the building, representing Humble Park.
You know that.
My co-host.
You already know who it is. It's Puerto Rican Creative. You create, I design. What's up, UGTV?
What's going on? So we back. We're gonna chop it up, my man. We gotta hear his music during the photo shoot today.
Yes, we did.
And you had like first off, it kind of blew me. I was in the office doing some paperwork, and I like to hear it because the artists generally get the vibe kind of with their style and their music.
Right.
And he was hitting it, and Janara's hit it. I forgot how he said it.
I was over here listening and trying to sing to it like I heard it before.
Yeah, it did. It did have a familiar hit. He said a couple of artists. He was a YNW Melly mixed with a Kodak Black. There was some like different gels in comparison. Some really good music, man.
You got it.
So, you know,
it's the business.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
I was born in Humboldt Park. I'm mixed. You know.
You mixed? Tell them, man.
Black and Puerto Rican.
Okay.
A little bit of Italian, but
some Italian too.
Yeah.
I grew up in Humboldt Park, right there.
See.
Yeah. Right by the flag.
They're ganging up on me already, the Puerto Ricans.
Boricua, you know
about the time.
It's the Boricua movement.
I love the food, though. I love the food.
Amazing.
Yes. Yeah. So, man, coming from Humboldt Park, does that, where you come from, does that kind of influence some of the music that you make?
Nah. It really, it came from, like, the soul, passion, you know.
El corazón.
Right.
Corazón, you know.
Right. Okay. So tell us what's in there. Like, where did your love of music and making music start?
My mom.
Okay.
It's really my mom. She busts a freestyle on you. It's quick.
Your mom freestyle? She got bars?
Your mom raps?
No, she don't. She just a do it. Yeah, like randomly. Cooking. You know.
Was it with threats? Like she'll whoop you, but
when she clean it all day.
So
she
so
it was like that. So seeing that, her bumping a lot of different songs. You know.
What kind of music did they play in the house? What are you talking about?
It was like all Spanish, and then it went from old school
reggaeton,
and then
Daddy Yankee, and
the 90s. You know.
Right.
She got a soul, man. She got a real soul.
So shout out to moms, man.
Mama early, you know that Mama Chitty.
Early influence in the game now. So
that's Mama Chitty.
You got a good body of work. I mean, how many songs did you play for us today?
Right, that was quite a few.
Probably like, I don't know, 17.
17 songs, and none of this music is released.
Nah.
Why not?
I'm trying to get it cut right, you know. Okay. Basically, it's all home house, in-house edit, first time edit.
But it's good. It's got the flavors.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Definitely the lyrics there.
No, the feeling is there.
Yeah.
And it sounds good. It sounds good over a PA. And I think that's something for people to remember is like it might feel homegrown to you.
I be hypocrite myself.
You're right. Well, you're
your biggest critic.
You're humble, right? So you know the beginnings where it comes from. But that can't stop nothing. If it's good, it's good. If it's made in a little kitchen at home or a big restaurant, as long as the sauce is there. And I definitely I love the music that I got to hear today, and I know what you're saying is we put you in a bigger studio and with different.
It's the engineer.
The engineering is key.
So who
and
does
the room.
your editing?
I was the
editing
engineer.
right now?
It was me.
He's him. He told you he's the jack of all trades.
It was me, and then my cousin Lucid. Shout out to Lucid.
Shout out to Lucid, man.
It was him.
So we gonna get him right.
He taught me. He by him doing it, I'm watching him. So
how long?
Then I called him.
How long you been actually creating music now?
Like what you mean, like on
like recording?
I did I was supposed to open up for Polo G and Lil Durk, so that was the first time I would ever hit the studio. It's an old song.
What year was this?
Like 2016. I don't know.
2016. Okay.
So about 8 years.
When Polo G first came out.
Right.
When he first came out.
So I think this is dope because what I like about today is, and nobody else here probably knows, but is my man hit the line. He called UrbanGrindTV 888-380.
Can I shout Malik out? Who got me to?
We got you, brother. We got you. So you call. I want an intro. I'm gonna tell him how we tapped in. So he called the line 888-380-1913. Hit the line up, get your grind up. You called the show, right?
You know that.
And we tapped in, right? And you got really dope music, and I think that's. A lot of people are in a situation where you create something, right? You have great music and then you don't know what to do with it, or you feel critical. Maybe you're really not ready to release it. I think that stuff is dope. I'm just telling you, I heard singles today that we can get uploaded. We're gonna talk after the show that we can do to the distro company and get your music out there already. It's good to go. Like, we just get a nice master on it, and you got good sauce, you got good stuff, man. So I don't think you can't knock that. But I think it's important that, like, hey, you call the number, right? It was like two. What time did you call?
Well, like 2 in the morning.
Like 2 in the morning, right?
On the grind.
On the grind. I'm on the grind. I answer the phone.
That's crazy.
We start chop. What time we chop it up for?
Business calls happen at every hour.
Yes.
Every hour.
Most definitely 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning type. That's my business time. So
we up working.
That's when you're in the studio?
That's when I'm in the studio. That's when I'm in the lab. That's when I'm got the camera recording my artists. That's when I'm on the grind,
So what we're going to get to do with him is now we're going to work with his team and kind of take his label and his stuff to the next level as far as giving them administration support. So putting the labels together, making sure all the paperwork and procedures and, processes in place.
It's done correctly.
Right, get it, because you got guys with amazing talent out there all over the country, just like my man. But a lot of people will do this. They'll talk. I used to have people call the number and be like, I'm better than that guy on the air. I'm like, well, where you at?
Why ain't you coming to put money down or to put your stuff down, show your stuff, Exactly. You got to put your money where your mouth is, and you got to invest in yourself and believe yourself. So it's a salute to you, man. And we chopped it up a few times over the weekend as we kind of put business in play. And I'm glad to see it, man, because this is how he's a sleeping giant. They don't even know. No, yeah. I was listening. I like I said before, I was listening to that, and I was like trying to sing along to it like I had heard it before, and I was like, damn. I was like, where could I find this at, bro? Because honestly, it's an all around vibe.
Yes.
And if you wanted to switch to a different vibe but still listen to your music, you're able to do that with your songs, which is what I really like. That's why you being so diverse. I felt that.
I'm ready to drop.
What do you listen to?
I really don't be listening to people like that unless my brothers and them play. They play like Young Boy, Dirt. They play a little bit of everybody.
Okay.
But it's more Chicago are the underground people that nobody know about, because that's how I'm finna build my label.
You can't say nobody, because people know about them.
Well,
you know
some
about
people
them.
know
Your
about
brother
it.
know about them.
Yes.
But I'm saying the faces that need to get to them, the bookers.
That's why we're here. That's what UrbanGrindTV is about. Yes.
Cameramans.
Right. So what it is, it's a big culture and everybody contributes to it in different ways, and you just got to put your face on the scene, right? You got to be on the scene.
And you got to keep up that momentum.
Had the momentum. We were talking about your website, right? Before the show. So you got to have your site together, your .com, and we're going to put that together. So we have everything. So like, that's your business. You don't have like a brick and mortar store where like people can walk in and be like, hey, let me hear, Big Ruckuzz stuff. So this is your online store, your online presence when you control the narrative. And it gives you the best opportunity to do engagement, subscriptions, merchandising, booking.
Everything together.
So it's just really about, because you see amazingly talented people. I see people that have very little bit business stuff together, and the talent is amazing, but you got to kind of meet somewhere in the middle.
Right.
I call it selling the money, man.
It's called selling the money?
They selling the money. They don't even know they got a potential. I always tell them, like, know your worth, little brother, big brother. You got to know your worth.
So I know you keep telling me about like the label and stuff, but I see you kind of spearheading the label as the artist. Like, I haven't heard many of the other artists' music, but
I told you got to look them up.
We're going to tap in with them. Well, we're going to have them on the show.
Yeah, they most definitely on the show.
Yeah, we're going to
bringing them. This time I'm grab them all together. Like, I'm going to go pick them up because telling people could get here. Like, I gave everybody the slot. You get what I'm saying?
That's the opportunity. And if you don't take
everybody
you snooze, you lose.
I even sent them the links that you sent me.
Yep.
Fill it out. Ain't nobody filled it out. You ain't get no email. You ain't get nothing.
You ain't ready. So that's it.
But
it's okay. Everybody on their own time.
They on grind, though. I'm not going to lie. Like, they not focused. It's just, one of them on house arrest and only could go out certain times. He got children, I mean.
Well, nowadays, lucky you can record remotely for a studio and stuff like that. There's Zoom. So you do have options.
It's more of him bringing him here. Yeah. I want to bring him here.
Yes.
Oh, you want him to have the whole experience.
They got to
tell him
this.
You know what? Tell them people that ain't been here, like, what's bringing them here? What does that mean? What does that mean to you?
This a real shot. Like, this a real shot. I see that's why I hit you up. I know I could go anywhere to spend the money.
Right.
I came here.
Tell them why, though. Why you come here, man?
Because I could see. I seen that you had the team, the team. So I'm want to be a part with the team,
Absolutely.
And you see my team, and we collab.
That's it.
Forever.
Yes. Having the right people in place, the right process, right?
It's all about networking and who you know.
Right? And it creates the best product, man. So that's a plug for my book.
So we
my
get
business.
the team.
If people want to tap in, man, because I know we're gonna be dropping music. So right now we're using the Instagram. How can they get a hold of you? They want to tap in, do a feature, follow you.
Basically, email, it's Joshua Watts LLC @gmail.com, and my IG, it should be posted up.
All right. All right, bet. So we're gonna get you a Big Ruckuzz IG before we get out of here.
You know that.
Literally. We're gonna get you right, and they're gonna be able to rock with us. And by the time we run, I have John make sure he runs in there. So, man, anything you want to shout out? Anybody you want to holler before we get out of here, man?
I most definitely want to shout out Malik.
Shout out Malik.
Trench, official Trench CEOs. My artists is DTM. Italy Black, Lil Rico, Jody 5, Desto, Sadie P. So basically, the whole team.
The whole team, man.
Newski, can't forget about brother. Tall Folks, can't forget about him.
Tall Folks.
Bando.
I knew someone named Tall. That's the only reason I laughed.
I'm shouting out everybody, the whole team, the whole
team,
movement.
man. So, if people want to follow your IG and get into it, what's your Instagram?
Oh, my YouTuber, Quano. Quano the GOAT.
Spell it.
QUANOODA GOAT.
Okay.
And then my actor, KT Sab. You got an actor, a real actor in college right now. In Columbia right now.
Okay, so you're a student as well.
Yeah, I'm a student.
So tell us what's that like.
It's hard because I'm in 2 schools, so I'm doing in person and online.
For what?
So, one of them for business and management, and then the other is for directing. So
okay.
I'm trying to be a director, which I am a director. I low key, I wanted to give you some hard drives or whatever SIM cards I got. I don't know how to edit.
We'll chop it up.
But I know how to direct. I know what I want. I know what I want.
So what do you use for your editing right now? For
nothing. I ain't made nothing. I gave it to my brothers. And
you've never made no music videos for any of your songs yet? Or they just
in my
do
wallet right now.
Okay. We're about to shoot it.
We about to shoot it, but it's in my wallet. Like literally, I got it in my wallet, so I don't lose my
cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's for everything. $1 million. It's even streams. Yeah, I want to do the streaming, the YouTube. That's most definitely like me. I want to do the YouTube so I can do a lot of
we're gonna take care of
marketing.
So that's after the show. We got you, bro.
I want to
market. We're gonna get you right.
Yeah,
most
we're gonna get together,
you're
man.
with a good team.
Yes, and I salute you, man, because you did. The first thing is you picked up the phone and you called and you got in with somebody, right? Because the best thing you could do in any business, any trade, is get a mentor. Get somebody that knows more than you, that you can follow and kind of learn from. Ask questions, and that's what we're here for.
Find you a Diddy, man.
Yes, somebody that help you, that get behind you, and that's the team. And I appreciate that. Appreciate you coming here, and I'm very proud of the team we got here at Urban Grind. So we're gonna do it right for you, man.
And we Hispanic.
That's it. Let's go.
Okay.
Where can they find you at?
Y'all already know what it is. On Instagram, PuertoRican.creative. You create, I design, and for all your makeup needs, MUA.PR.creative.
It's your boy Wally, aka Mr. Music is my business, and you can follow me at UrbanGrindTV on all social medias. And check out the website, UrbanGrindTV.com. And if you want to sit here in the seat and get the artist spotlight, my man, hit up the line 888-380-1913. Hit the line up and get your grind up. We'll see you next week. Let's go.
Somebody post something. You're looking for likes. You're looking for comments. You're looking for interaction.
What about you? Know what about me? Been doing this since the age of 15. I've been on my own. Tell me what do I need? She make me cry. I'ma make you bleed. Cat killers on alert and they on their way back. Feel like I'm uncomfortable without my strap. Should've told me you run it to behind my back. Should've told me you run the game, but now it's a rap. Let's get it. Hit from the back, so I know that she with it. I got a ball, can't get knocked on my pivot. Pushing these drugs, so you know I be dealing. She like when I touch it, she know I'ma kill it. Took out my enemies, know I'ma drill them. All in the mouth, she be sharing a dinner. All on the couch, switch the TV like Kindle. Fire out the block, spit the pole when I bend them. Block with the switch, see the light in my denim. If I gotta get them, then I gotta get them. Ain't missing no shots, so we watch what we send them. I'm popping a pill, now I feel like a million. Got it in my bag, so I might pop a perk. And if I...
All right, let's get through these puss-ass jokes and get out of here, all right?
See, a creative's job is to be fearless and to express their truth through their art form. We are not responsible for your damn feelings. It's okay for people to not agree with someone's artistry, and it's okay to be offended. At the end of the day, none of that shit's going to kill you. I promise.
Chicago needs some Avengers. We need to get brothers back. Damn, I feel like I'm at the Apollo. This is crazy.
Thanks for clicking on the link. My name is Wally Lockard III. I'm the executive producer of Urban Grind Television and author of Music is My Business, a startup strategy guide to the music business. I've been in the industry for over 18 years, working with artists, entertainers, producers, record executives, and more. I put together a brand new strategy guide just for you on how to navigate the music business. I'm going to talk about your vision, about your commitments, about your dreams, building the supreme team, and more. Also, how to fund your business. So all you need to do is hit the link below, put in your email address. We're going to send you the newsletter. We're going to give you some free bonus content, and you also got an exclusive offer. It's all free. Just click on the link below, put in your email address, and get in tune. It's Urban Grind TV. Music is my business. Let's go.
Your head up, clouded judgments fed up, window little pain, you've had enough. In the front seat, really shotgun riding at the red light. I went apple bobbing, windows getting foggy, ain't no way to hide it. Got you in the front seat, got you down on your knees. Fuck me so hard, hit my head on stars, don't care where we park, but I need your love. Fuck me so hard, hit my head on stars, don't care where we park, but I need your love. But I need your love. Yeah, I need your love. Yeah, I need your love. Wrapped around my neck, my heart's pumping out my chest. Feel the sweat drip down my back. Can't wait for what happens next. Skin to skin, no latex. This the part when we both climax. In the front seat, really shotgun riding at the red light. I went apple bobbing, windows getting foggy. Ain't no way to hide it. Got you in the front seat, got you down on your knees. Fuck me so hard, hit my head on stars, don't care where we park, but I need your love. Fuck me so hard, hit my head on stars, don't care where we park, but I need your love. But I need your love. Yeah, I need your love. Yeah, I need your love.
Yo, what's the word? It's SMG Zello, aka Thought Boy Zello, the Talk A Lot artist, man. In the beginning, it was hard for me to get exclusives and to get promo for my music. But guess what? UGTV has that, man. Call the number below and they will help you out, man. It was the best thing I did for myself.
Mujeriego y mentiroso, mira lo que he llegado yo. Ah, mira. Y ahora estoy buscando y rogando por perdón. ¡Ay, Dios mío!
Peace, y'all. It's your homegirl, your soul sister, the queen of the ghetto gospel, Johni Demeatri. We live here at Urban Grind TV, Urban Grind Radio, and your homegirl been blessed with a brand new segment on the show called Johnny's Top 5. So all of my music friends, my music family, if you got some new music that you want to promote, old music that you feel like needed a little bit more love, or even an exclusive, send it to me at radio@urbangrindtv.com, and we gonna get you some shine. And whoever reaches #1 on the top 5 get a chance to come in and interview with your girl. So send your music in now. I am expecting you. See you. Peace.
Man, what's the word? UGTV, I already know what it is. It's your boy, Thought Boy Zello, aka SMG Zello, the Talk A Lot artist, and I have my beautiful co-host here with me today. Y'all already know.
Y'all already know who it is. It's Puerto Rican Creative. You create, I design, and we got some special guests with us today.
Very special guests, man. Y'all should be ready, man. Nice to introduce Ben Funkman and Uncle Bruce, man. How y'all doing today, man?
What's up? What's up?
Hey, what's up, Chicago? You know what it is. Chi-Town, born winners.
We rising, man. We rising. Funkman in the house. Unity ENT, period.
So, man, for those who don't even know who y'all are, and to know like where y'all came from, what y'all started from, man, y'all just pioneers in this industry, man. Can y'all let them know a little bit of y'all background and just like get them informed on who you are?
And who you've worked with and what you do. Because come on now, y'all just got some credibility.
I just hope you all can read this, what it says. It says, product of Chicago.
Amen.
Not born in Chicago, but raised in Chicago, gifted to understand Chicago music, period, and trained to be one of the hardest producers in Chicago, period. So, Chicago, we live, we music, and we just deal nothing but Chicago's music industry, the conversation thereof, the narrative thereof. Our goal, really, Bruce and I, my partners at Unity, our goal is to make Chicago the hardest entertainment city, music center in the world.
Amen.
And we in Stapleton, we accomplished it. So let's go.
So how long you been working in Chicago? Like how long since you proud of? Because I'm proud of my city too, man.
You're trying to put my age on blast.
No,
Okay, no. It's okay. I love that. I love that because I don't look my age, but he's trying to put
Us
my
Aries never look our age.
Let's talk about what he just said. Okay. For me, I was born in Ghana. You all know Ghana, right?
Most definitely.
Salute, respect to Ghana. And I came to America when I was just out of high school to go to college on a soccer scholarship, which we call football scholarship. Unfortunately, God did me a detour, so I was injured in Africa on the plane. My shoulder was off the socket. So when I arrived in Chicago, I couldn't take the scholarship. I couldn't go to school. And my parents warned me the only last thing I have to do is to turn to music. My parents said it would kill me if I turn to music. But I don't know. God just took me into music. I went to some parties. I met some superstars. And I was just jokingly like, I want to be like you. Blah, blah, blah. So they invited me to the studios. And it was 500 North Michigan on the 10th floor. So next day I went there waiting for them. They came there. Are you serious? I said, yeah, I want to be like you. That was how my journey started. The guy's name was Jerry Butler, Iceman. Iceman was the guy who invited me into this industry. And God just pushed me along. And then Iceman taught me a lot. He introduced me to a lot of people, then sent me to New York, LA. And in LA, that's when my whole production career started. I spent some time with some of the dopest people in LA, in studios, Solar Records. At that time, Solar Records had, what do you call them, Lakeside, Shalamar. No, my journey was really God-driven, okay? I wouldn't like, God just sent me to places where I met great people who were in the industry, and they embraced me. When I open, you see how I talk, right? I got accent.
That's that Aries passion, though.
That
like
accent.
speaking out of him with his accent, though. Like, come
bro,
on now.
Man, I'm telling you guys, man, when you are a good person at heart and God takes you in the journey, you meet great people, and the great people embrace you. So I was really trained very well. Like I was trained to be a dope producer, and I look up to Quincy Jones. So I wanted to be the next African Quincy Jones or the next biggest Quincy Jones. So I had the privilege to study everything that he was doing with Michael. I studied the whole book, the whole knowledge of Quincy. And then, I came back to Chicago, and then one of my friends in the industry introduced me to Earth, Wind and Fire. And, I work with the drummer, Earth, Wind and Fire, and their brother, Ron White, at Paul Serrano. Like, I was gifted. And I spent like 20 years at CRC. And you all know CRC is the best recording studio in Chicago. Like, I was living there. I was assuming everything. Before Akele came, I was there. So I was blessed to be in a position where I was mentored by God. I'll say God because people just invited me and I went. Because God just gave me opportunities, and he just made me become what I am. I just took them.
Most definitely. I don't be wanting to put the age out there and nothing like that, but my thing about it was I like to get out to all my young viewers and stuff like that, that you don't just wake up and do this. You see what I'm saying?
It's true.
That's my thing about it.
It's a process.
It's a process, and it takes like determination. And what determination did it take you to deal with some of the things you had to deal with to get to where you at?
I was submissive to God. That's it.
You had trust in him.
Because I didn't have a choice, like being here, like the way, Wally called me. Everything was like, I didn't plan this. I was in Nashville, Tennessee with family, enjoying my life in Nashville, okay? And it's like Wednesday. I'm like, who, Wednesday? I'm in Nashville. Okay, I'll be there. You know? So everything, when you put your trust, I don't even want to use when you put your trust in God, because I didn't have a choice. God found favor with me and drew me to himself and made me believe the journey. So I didn't have a choice to put trust. I didn't even have time to put trust. You know, everything came and I accepted because my mother prayed for me and my father prayed for me. I knew they had grown up. My father was the only person in the world that had a church in his house. From Monday to Saturday, 5:30 in the morning, there was a church in my house. So I was gifted with that, and all my journey is being just trusting by faith. Something good is gonna happen. Something great is gonna happen. And that's why I see the young people like, first of all, my children, I teach them, get a lot of God in you and then become very, very super rich. First, because you become kind and you become good when you have a lot of God in you and you do the right things with your wealth. You do the right things with building other people up. You do the right thing by passing positivity into people.
You push that energy that God wants in the world, and you receive the energy back in return as reward.
Now, we was talking about that earlier. That's very important. That was another thing we was talking about earlier. Identifying the positivity and turn it into something. Like, how does that work? How did you learn how to identify the positive in someone and turn it into, like,
and know that it's
a
real
monument of gold? Like, how did you do that?
Me in person, like when I was in high school, I was a rock star, you know. Everybody wants to come to me to tell them how to do things, you know. I was famous growing up in high school. I was a rock star. And for me, it was just the fact that good things come from you and people can absorb the energy, you know. So I like to see people win. I like to see me win. I don't like to be lose. I don't support the losing teams. I do not like supporting losing people. I don't come to lose.
We never come to lose. We come to show up and show out.
That's it.
Come on now.
When Michael Jordan was winning the Bulls, I watched every game, every play. And it taught me a whole lot about how to be like that, you know, how to win. So when you're winning, I'm right there with you.
And what is some advice? What is some advice that you can give to, like, people who aspire to do what you do?
Man, read the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. That's the best advice.
Hey, a lot of people don't like to hear that. But what's crazy is I understand that, and I've been dibbling and dabbling a little bit, and I've been getting into my word a little bit. But people, it ain't for believers. You see what I'm saying? So
you don't
it's
have to be a
only for
believer. You
believers.
just have to know. Look, there's life. You didn't choose to be born.
Most definitely, I feel you.
And you're not choosing to live. And you ain't gonna choose to die. Unless you think you take a gun, you shoot yourself. You didn't make that decision. It was your time to go. Because some people have done it and they lived.
So what are some of the biggest, like, what are some of the big names? I didn't heard like so many, but I want the viewers to hear, like, what are some of the big names that you helped lift off the ground, like
that you've helped create and you've helped, like, mold and
the one group that we really spent our time to really start to make our case with was a girls group from St. Louis called Unladylike, and we brought them from St. Louis, and we just wanted to change the narrative in Chicago. And God said, you got to do it through females. You can't do it through males. And at that time, this was like 2008, something like 2000s. You know, there wasn't girl rappers out there. All the labels have dropped all the girl rappers. So God said, no, you got to do a girl rapper, but it got to be a group, because Salt and Pepper have been out for a while. Nobody's doing a group, girls group.
Right.
So we did a girls group thing. Man, I said in 6 months we took them to BET. They blew up. St. Louis was calling my name. We went to St. Louis. They loved us like crazy. But Chicago was our town. So GCI, Pan, everybody was messing with these artists. They blew up. Man, they blew up so fast. Def Jam, we sent them to a show in New York, and Def Jam saw them, and they tried to talk to them and ask them where they were from. They said, I'm producing houses from Chicago. And I said, you made a mistake, because I know I lived in New York for 2 years and LA for 1 year. If you are a producer and you go claiming Chicago there, they want to buy you to work there and forget about Chicago. So every time you move out, forget about Chicago, man. We have the industry to support you. We have the but you are the talent. And me being a smart guy, I'm like, why you want me? You don't want my city, and my city is what made me. Wow. So I asked them, I asked the labels, I said, you want me? But You don't want my city, and then my city is what made me. No, we can't talk business. I get up and walk out.
Man, that's a different type of love for your city,
Oh
man.
man, that's that pride right there.
For Chicago, man, because that's crazy to hold your city on your back like
Chi-Town,
that.
you already know there's someone representing you hard out here.
That is crazy.
What about you? Know what about me? Been doing this since the age of 15. I've been on my own. Tell me what do I need? She make me cry. I'ma make you bleed. Cat killers on alert and they on their way back. Feel like I'm uncomfortable without my strap. Should've told me you run it behind my back. Should've told me you run the game, but now it's a rap. Let's get it. Hit from the back, so I know that she with it. I got a ball, can't get knocked off my pivot. Pushing these drugs, so you know I be dealing. She like when I touch it, she know I'ma kill it. Took out my enemies, know I'ma drill them. All in her mouth, she be sharing a dinner. All on the couch, switch the TV like Kindle. Fire up the block, spit the pole when I bend them. Block with the switch, see the light in my denim. If I gotta get them, then I gotta get them. Ain't missing no shots, so we watch what we send them. I'm popping a pill, now I feel like a million. Got it in my bag, so I might pop a perk. And if I
All right, let's get through these puss-ass jokes and get out of here, all right?
See, a creative's job is to be fearless and to express their truth through their art form. We are not responsible for your damn feelings. It's okay for people to not agree with someone's artistry, and it's okay to be offended. At the end of the day, none of that shit's going to kill you. I promise.
Chicago needs the Avengers. We need to shut this out. Damn, I feel like I'm at the Apollo. This is crazy.
Thanks for clicking on the link. My name is Wally Lockard III. I'm the executive producer of Urban Grind Television and author of Music is My Business, a startup strategy guide to the music business. I've been in the industry for over 18 years, working with artists, entertainers, producers, record executives, and more. I put together a brand new strategy guide just for you on how to navigate the music business. I'm going to talk about your vision, about your commitments, about your dreams, building the supreme team, and more. Also, how to fund your business. So all you need to do is hit the link below, put in your email address. We're going to send you the newsletter. We're going to give you some free bonus content, and you also got an exclusive offer. It's all free. Just click on the link below, put in your email address, and get in tune. It's Urban Grind TV. Music is my business. Let's go.
What about you? Know what about me? Been doing this since the age of 15. I've been on my own. Tell me what do I need? She make me cry. I'ma make you bleed. Cat killers on alert and they on their way back. Feel like I'm uncomfortable without my strap. Should've told me you run it behind my back. Should've told me you run the game, but now it's a rap. Let's get it. Hit from the back, so I know that she with it. I got a ball, can't get knocked off my pivot. Pushing these drugs, so you know I be dealing. She like when I touch it, she know I'ma kill it. Took out my enemies, know I'ma drill them. All in her mouth, she be sharing a dinner. All on the couch, switch the TV like Kindle. Fire up the block, spit the pole when I bend them. Block with the switch, see the light in my denim. If I gotta get them, then I gotta get them. Ain't missing no shots, so we watch what we send them. I'm popping a pill, now I feel like a million. Got it in my bag, so I might pop a perk. And if I want some X, then I'ma call perk. Making this bridge, trying to give me some merch. He playing games, he get left on the turf. What about you? Know what about me? Been doing this since the age of 15. I've been on my own. Tell me what do I need? She make me cry. I'ma make you bleed. Cat killers on alert and they on their way back. Feel like I'm uncomfortable without my strap. Should've told me you run it behind my back. Should've told me you run the game, but now it's a rap. Let's get it.
Tengo enemigos, pa' eso el corrido. Guerrean contigo y te van a tirar. Te tiran DM y ella pichea. Pero es pa' mí, ella se va a animar. Tranqui los 25, yo estoy bendecido. Esa nena vino pa' perrear. Luego la llevo conmigo y yo le doy más rico que lo que ha tenido en el life. Yeah, life, yeah. Yo le tiro duro high, yeah. Hace frío puro ice, yeah. En lo mío I'm a nightmare. Heavy sumo at the top. No va a caer, no, I'm not gonna drop. Si no se trata de lo mío, picheo, cabrón. No speak up cause I don't give a fuck.
What about you? Know what about me? Been doing this shit since the age of 15. I've been on my own. Tell me what do I need? She make me cry. I'ma make you bleed. Got killers on alert and they on their way back. Feel like I'm uncomfortable without my strap. Should've told me you run
Yo, what's the word? It's SMG Zello, aka Thought Boy Zello, the Talk a Lot artist, man. In the beginning, it was hard for me to get exclusives and to get promo for my music. But guess what? UGTV has that, man. Call the number below and they will help you out, man. It was the best thing I did for myself.
Mujeriego y mentiroso, mira lo que he llegado yo. Ah, mira. Y ahora estoy buscando y rogando por perdón. ¡Ay, Dios mío! ¿Qué?
Peace, y'all. It's your homegirl, your soul sister, the queen of the ghetto gospel, Johni Demeatri. We live here at UrbanGrindTV, Urban Grind Radio, and your homegirl been blessed with a brand new segment on the show called Johnny's Top 5. So all of my music friends, my music family, if you got some new music that you want to promote, old music that you feel like need a little bit more love, or even an exclusive, send it to me at radio@UrbanGrindTV.com, and we gonna get you some shine. And whoever reaches #1 on the top 5 get a chance to come in and interview with your girl. So send your music in now. I am expecting you. See you. Peace.
Dealing with all these different people and these contracts and learning the industry, what was the most important thing that you would teach the young ones out here that's dealing with these, these big businesses and they know these big words and try to get over on these people? What's the best advice you got for them?
For me, I think loyalty is number one.
Lawyers.
Amen.
Lawyers.
Loyalty is number one because, you can't do it by yourself. And if you think you can do it by yourself, go ask Prince. They said he didn't do it by himself. Loyalty is number one. So you have to first know in your heart that you're loyal to yourself. So you can be loyal to others who are loyal to you.
You have to believe in yourself
because
wholeheartedly.
you have to know. God said, love thy neighbor as you love thyself. You cannot love your neighbor until you love thyself first to God unto neighbor. So if you say you want loyalty from somebody, where is your loyalty to them also? Facts. So first is loyalty, because loyalty can make you or break you. But because I'm loyal to Chicago, everybody in Chicago is loyal to me. I haven't had one person just gone crazy on me, okay? Because I don't come like that. I don't roll like that.
So taking this group that you took, because that was very important too, because it's rare that you see you be able to take a group of young males and turn them into superstars, or you see what I'm saying, great businessmen, not just superstars, great businessmen along the way to feed their families. How was you able to to see that in all of them at once, to be able to
The way God has made me, I don't go for talent. Because everybody got a talent. God gives everybody with some kind of talent. So I know that. So don't come and tell me that I'm talented. No, you're not going to win with me. We have to start from zero to develop what God has gifted you that is talent. We have to find it and build on it and make it
that's big,
powerful. Because once you do that, nobody can tear you down. This is music business, okay? Music, every soul that come from Africa, you Puerto Rican, whatever you come from Africa, that is in your spirit. You came with it from God to make yourself dance and make people dance. The drums keep beating. Everywhere you go, the drums are beating. The drums call us to do action. So because it's music and you rooted in it, you should do exploits with it. If you have loyalty and you have a good team, everybody's loyal, you win.
Most definitely.
Amen.
If the team loyal, you win. Can't nobody fall. We all a temple, man. We all gotta, have that one person that, hold us up to be there, to, keep everybody else in line, man. And that's big on you was the one to put all the pieces together, man. Man, that's another thing. Like, being able to, see a puzzle and break down where you come from and where you came from. That's another thing. Where you came, where did you come from exactly? You
Ghana.
came from Ghana, exactly, right?
I came from Ghana.
And
How
straight
does
to
that
Chicago.
Straight to the south side of Chi-Town.
How does that incorporate into
That's
your
crazy.
music today? Does that have a lot to do with how your music runs today?
I don't know because I wasn't into music. Remember, everything music, it was imparted to me in Chicago and through my learning in New York and LA and understanding the whole global work of how music is. So for me, it's like it's hard for me to really explain that dimension because when I get into that situation where I see somebody already through conversation, I can know where you're at. I just saw your video one time, right? Zell, I just saw your video one time. And I took you right to the mountaintop. What you can be.
Most definitely.
How many people have done that to you?
Nah, not that.
There you go. That's the difference because
hey, that's
so you're
different
a
right there. That is energy. Right
more than that.
I ain't gonna cap to you.
What would you categorize yourself as for people that don't know what you do or how you do it? What would you categorize yourself as?
Artist development.
Development.
And I think I have that gift more than major labels have.
How do you develop artists? How does your creativity incorporate into how you develop your artists that entrust themselves and their career to you?
That's why I said that talent doesn't mean anything to me. We start from zero.
Right.
And we learn and we build up and we grow. But we have a target, a mission and vision.
We have a goal.
We have a goal.
So it's that bond that you create from ground zero.
You learn how to become. I told him, look, I'm gonna make you bigger than. I'm not gonna mention it, but I told you that.
Yeah.
Now we know who he is, and we know what level he is at, right?
Absolutely.
So if you say bigger than this, we're gonna study him and match his energy and go beyond it.
Most definitely.
So that's how you do stuff. This artist I'm working with now, and I told him my vision, and I got to say this because it pertains to what you say. I grew up in Chicago, and I know Chicago music. From the late 70s up to today, I've been involved in the Chicago music scene. I know Chicago music. I've been in the salsa side, I've been in the reggae side. People think I'm just hip hop. I've been in the African side. I've been Chicago music. Even the Indian music. I done some work with some Indian stars. I've been in Chicago music, okay?
You too?
Man, but what's the crazy thing is, this is what I want to get into too, because all these interviews go so fast without being able to get into the real foundation. Man, y'all sound that y'all came up with, I want to hear more about that. The people need to hear more about that. The sound that you are basically, owning. Man, how did you come up with that?
Okay.
It's your unique sound. How did you find your unique sound?
I've said it that because I've been involved in Chicago music from decades back and stuff, I know what is taken in Chicago. But I'm more proud of the ones who are doing it from Chicago outside than those from outside claiming they're doing it in Chicago. So because for us, it's all about in and out. So I studied because of the drill movement thing. God pulled me out. 10 years I've been studying where it's gonna go. But within the 10 years, I'm thinking, wait a minute. Then I had a guy called Juice WRLD.
Shout out Juice.
But I heard his music. I knew his music.
The baby goat.
Rest in peace, Juice. Look.
Rest in peace, Juice.
I heard the guy's music before I could know exactly that he was identified with Chicago. And he blew me out. I said, he's from Chicago? Let me go. I started researching the kid. And wow. So he was making this music and he's from Chicago? And nobody attached him to Chicago for real.
Yeah, no.
So I decided, God told me, your mission is to build upon what he built and put a name of Chicago on that sound.
Y'all thought Juice's sound was dead.
Gone,
You
and
are
it is
wrong.
back
We
on
are bringing
road.
it back. He is bringing it back to Chicago. Absolutely,
Yes,
out to the
that's why
world.
we end with it. And we're making it so Chicago. And we call it Shy 4, the number 4 real
Shy
music.
for real
Shy
music,
for real music. From
Shout
drill
out y'all,
to
man.
Shy for real music. So everybody in Chicago
that really just
So it's from drill to R&B to hop to reggae. So it's all of
it
just
can
the
be
Chicago
house, but it can be the real Chicago house music. We're doing Chicago music. So, but the fact of Juice being the most successful in my book, artists from Chicago and out.
It was the way it was the
It's such a short
positivity
time,
behind
though.
it. It was
It's
the
such a short
positivity
time.
behind it. I definitely see where you going with it from it.
In that
It's
same
the,
era.
It's the way he took the negativity and turned it into the positive. You see what I'm
Gave
saying?
people
It was
inspiration
perfect.
and
It was
all
the
of
best
that.
way.
Yes.
It's so inspiring because under the atmosphere of drill dominance in Chicago, all that energy of drill, there was
So
one
negative,
person.
though.
It's okay. It was negative, but in there was Juice WRLD.
Right.
Blowing
You're right.
up the world.
Hey,
Blowing
that's
up the world.
goated. Hey, that's goated the way to think like that, man.
Man,
That's
blowing
crazy.
up the world. And I'm like,
That's
no, I
different.
need to attach myself with this guy. You know, I need to attach myself with his music, with his sound, and put his name on it. Put the whole creativity on it. So we got a couple of artists, and he's gonna be next. No, I told him already. Look,
Shout out, y'all.
we definitely trying to do what Beyonce did to house music and got Grammy for it.
Amen.
And she's not from Chicago.
So where can people find your music? Where can people search you up and find you at and search your artists and find what you're trying to put out to the world and develop today?
The new artist, his name is Young Fly, like Fly Money. Google Young Fly
Shout
Money.
out Young
on
Fly
Facebook.
Money, man. We'll definitely
And
check him
Young
out.
Fly Money is the first artist that I put energy to develop that sound, Shy for Real on. So
The
the reason
Juice,
why we are
aka
here,
the Juice World
Yeah.
sound.
I
And
don't
if
know
any
if that is
artist
music.
and any
That is
artists
beautiful,
want to
man.
come to you for artist development, where can they find you personally?
Talk to a friend and talk to a friend, they will tell you.
He's
talk-
exclusive. Y'all can't get that
Y'all ain't getting that
information
unless
so
y'all
easy.
go through the artist,
Okay.
man.
Yeah, because I don't come chasing people I don't have. God send them to me.
That's facts.
I just make
Amen.
what God sends to me, and I'm more wiser now because at drill time it was Smiles, Young Child, Pez Bula, DJ Chasu. They were young. These guys
Shout
were
out
like
those
16,
artists,
17.
man. Those are some names
shout out
right
to
there.
them. You know, like they're the reason why I'm here today. You know, like they did so well with what they were taught and what they have. You know, and I learned a lesson from there. They were young. Now I don't do young people no more. You know, if you are 18 and under, you got to have a little bit of high school or some more college. At least we're gonna do.
He
business.
wants you to have some education first, guys. He wants you to understand how to articulate your sentences and form them and know the difference between there, and there.
Exactly.
Definitely. Where we could find where we could definitely find you at, like on social medias. What's the name that you got to put everybody? You know.
Man, the real Uncle Bruce on social.
Real
on,
Uncle Bruce.
Facebook and on Instagram.
The real Uncle Bruce on Facebook
See,
and
y'all know
Instagram.
where
Y'all
to
heard
find
that,
them,
man.
man.
Y'all
Y'all know
already
where to
know where to
find
find them. They already said they tags. You already know what they do. Artist development and man, you want something
It's
to
crazy
put you
out
out
here.
there?
They
For
changing the
Chicago,
streets.
man. Chicago artists, tune in. They got you.
They got that Juice WRLD sound ready for y'all, man.
Okay.
The
Next,
Chicago
I gotta
for
talk
real.
about a few of my artists, though. They will kill me if I don't.
Most definitely. Shout out your artists.
Absolutely. Go ahead. Shout out your
So,
artists.
our next big artist name is Next Up Nate. Next Up Nate.
Next up, Nate.
And Next Up Nate is a music that you heard. You know, I think, you know, after Young Fly Money and Next Up Nate, Chicago is gonna really like be on the map.
Most
You know?
definitely, man.
So shout out to Next Up Nate for letting me tear him down and build him back up.
Amen.
Just
Shout out
Yes.
Next Up
Thank you for
Nate,
trusting
man.
that process. Next up, Nate. All right.
And then my other female MC, Keisha Capri.
Keisha
I can't say
Capri.
that too much. You know
Hey,
you don't.
Keisha Capri, if you
know
ever need a
don't.
makeup artist for any of your videos, hit me up.
Yes.
I
Y'all wanna
got
work
you.
GM
Yes,
heavy.
yes.
You
Yeah,
already
we
know
drop
that.
a single
Us
up
girls
on
need to
her,
stay
you
together.
know.
I got you.
She has a single out on social media, on YouTube. You know, apply pressure. You know,
Apply
which
pressure.
normally you see I do all the artist development, the engineering, the mixing and everything, and mastering. I send it to the top company in Atlanta. So everything we do is on a high level, you know.
That's why he's so exclusive, man.
Definitely.
That's why you gotta find out from a friend of a friend of a friend, okay?
You can't just get in where you fit in, bro.
Y'all don't fit into that category.
Yeah, not everything that comes easy is not worth following, okay? Because for me, it's been a long battle, a long journey. And I've been patient with God because God told me I had opportunity in LA, you know, in 1979. And had I taken that opportunity, I would have made a lot of money and I would not be here today. I can guarantee you that. But God said to me, God tested me and he said, I know you're going to turn back and run to Chicago. I said, yeah, I am. And he said, but
absolutely, that's our city.
And God told me, but you know it's going to take you a very, very long time to get to the same point you are here in LA. I said, okay, I'm going to
that
leave.
Sacrifice right there, man. That
so
sacrifice for our city.
In LA to Chicago.
So, man, shout out, man, that's different on Sacrifice, man. Shout out Uncle Bruce. Shout out Ben Funkman, man. We definitely appreciate y'all.
Shout out
the room
Keisha
with y'all.
Capri. Shout out some of the artists like
Next
up Nate, Young Fly Money.
Man, shout out his artists, man. UGTV, y'all heard it here first. My favorite co-host. You gonna do it on bro.
On Puerto Rican.creative, you already know what it is. You create, I design. Thank you UGTV and thank you UGTV Radio.
Ben Funkman, I'm here vibing with Urban Grind Radio. You all know how I feel about Urban Grind Radio, okay? You don't know. You know, I know we got all the radio stations, but Urban Grind Radio is the strongest independent radio. And since I'm independent, I mess with them. I love them. You all should tune into Urban Grind Radio and support to the fullest, man, because they're going to be the front line in the shine for real music worldwide. So, hey, Urban Grind Radio, much love and peace.